Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you on some more latest news. Breaking news, according to the BBC, according to The Guardian, according to The Sun, according to The Independent, according to all the reports and the medias, that Manchester United have agreed a 75 million bid, and according to reports it has been currently accepted by Everton. But Everton's indications saying there's still a deal to be announced about this. But according to the reports, as I said, a 75 million bid has been accepted. Absolutely fantastic news, and this means this could now snub the Morata deal off, because Mourinho did basically what's being said is, if you can't lower your price, Real Madrid, we're going to turn as more our attentions on Lukaku. And according to the reports, a 75 million bid has been accepted, which is fantastic news. As I did say, he's been at Anderlecht in the past. He's been at West Brom in the past. You know, he's been at Chelsea in the past, won the FA Cup with them. As currently Jose Mourinho sold him, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. And he's done fantastic for Everton, so he's Premier League proven. I said he's good at physically going around defenders, you know. I do think he's a bit of I think in the last couple of years he's been a bit of an isolated figure. He likes to be up front on his own especially. He's tall as well, he's got that height advantage. He's good at bullying defenders. He leads the lines very, very well. And he's a fantastic goal scorer. And last season, 37 appearances, 25 goals. He's Premier League proven. And he will guarantee, if he comes to Manchester United, it's not as fully confirmed as yet, but it does look realistic now. He will guarantee he will get 20, 30 goals a season. You know, with Martial there, you know, Lukaku, you know, Mkhitaryan. Absolutely fantastic news, guys, to hear about this. But Raiola, who's currently the agent of Lukaku, Lukaku currently said before as well that there was in talks about Romelu Lukaku. There was in talks about Romelu Lukaku's future, and then he basically said he said Everton had confirmed that Lukaku can depart Everton before the agent. But currently Raiola last summer oversaw the deals of Paul Pogba, Mkhitaryan and Zlatan, also the agents of them as well. And this is going to be, by the looks of things, if it is announced, the second most biggest signing in history. But it was supposed to be a £100 million price tag that Everton had set out. But that looks inconclusive now. There's that £100 million price. And it looks now it's going to be a £75 million deal, which is absolutely fantastic. It also said about Wayne Rooney as well. It looks like realistically he's joining Everton. I don't know if we're demanding a transfer fee or he's going on a free deal, but they did say they could use Rooney as a make weight bid, you know, to basically that was the headline. We could use Rooney as a make weight bid, you know, to hijack Lukaku off Chelsea, because basically it's been said from numerous reports for absolutely months, because basically he's been on the verge and he's been in the ascendancy and he's looked most likely to join Chelsea as Romelu Lukaku. And it looks realistic now that that were going to happen. But it does look like it is fully announced now. He will change it, you know, he's good at getting through the channels. He'll lead the lines fantastically well. And, you know, this is just fantastic news. And, you know, we hope it's fully confirmed by the US tours, because basically, you know, we've had, so far this transfer window, basically, you know, we've had players confirming, then, you know, knocking us back, like with Morata. You know, I'll give you an example of Morata. I think 2 or 3 bids have been rejected. I said we need another striker there with Lukaku, however it is, as a backup plan, because I don't think one striker's enough. But Lukaku is guaranteed. He's going to bring that firepower, that creativeness. He's going to score them goals, and he's going to be clinical in the final third, and that is absolutely guaranteed. Morata, it looks confirmed. Obviously, he's been on his honeymoon. He's done his wedding, you know. Talks have been going at the Bernabeu for an exit, holding an exit for Morata and discussing his future. Bids have been rejected before, as I said. He's very, very good in the air. He's very lethal. He's 6'2". But Real Madrid are basically what Real Madrid are doing, guys, in this situation. they're holding a fee out of around £79 million or something like that. And we'd currently increased our 60 odd million bid to 70 million, and it's been currently rejected by Real Madrid. Obviously, I do think basically they do have to offload one of their players to get Kylian Mbappe on the board as well. But yeah, fantastic news. It's just a breaking news. It's according to the BBC, Sky Sports and all the rest, that it basically, with more attention on Lukaku, and the Morata deal now could be over and done and dusted. It could be absolutely finished. But yeah, guys, it's fantastic news, and I just like Lukaku. And also, we know with Lukaku at Everton, you know, he's not going to get... He wants to be basically challenging for trophies. He wants to be in Champions League football, does Lukaku. And I just feel as though he won't get that at Everton, and a new start for him to come to Manchester United, you know, would be fantastic, because we've only basically got one sign on the board at the moment, and that is Victor Lindelof. You know, we've expected a couple more at least by now, and in the next coming days, maybe tomorrow, it could be fully confirmed. It could be fully confirmed by the US Tours, guys, and it's really fantastic news. And also worked with Mourinho in the past as well. I don't know if they have a strong relation, Lukaku and Mourinho. I don't think so, but yeah, it's one of Jose Mourinho's main priorities now. And Morata, obviously with Morata, he's got that winning pedigree. He's proved it at Juventus, but he hasn't had many starts at Real Madrid. He can score goals, he hasn't had many starts, and he did insist that he wants to make a move to Manchester United, but Real Madrid had just been stubborn, you know. They want a price tag around £79 million. So basically now, all this time that we've been interested in, for absolutely months we've been interested in Morata, the deal could be now off, guys. It could be now off. But Lukaku, I said his first touch is awful. His first touch is awful, I've got to be quite honest here. He's not very consistent in the big games. He is a big game bottler, but at Manchester United, he may develop himself better than he has at Everton. And he might become more consistent with, you know, good players playing around him, and come and experience the Manchester United facility, which is fantastic news, guys. Because we haven't had much good news recently in the transfer window, you know, as we've been having knockbacks. You know, it hasn't been very, very good. I did say the positives that we'd had with Martial staying and Herrera staying, which was fantastic as well. I'm just going to see about Lukaku if anything else is updated on him. But as I said, the indication of Everton, you know, they still said a deal has still yet to be fully agreed. But Raiola, who's the agent of Lukaku, has announced, there was discussing about his future, and then he said Everton are capable of letting Lukaku leave, and you know. So we'll go on it anyway, guys, see if anything else updated. Right there, guys, I'm just trying to get it on. £75 million though, guys, is quite good. You know, I thought Everton were expecting no less than £100 million as the reports that I'd read to before, but it's fantastic news, guys. This very fantastic news that this is gonna happen. I can't get on my internet, guys. By the looks of things, my internet is currently going dodgy at the moment. Yeah, guys, I don't think the internet's working. It's just going dodgy. It's not loading up or out. But yeah, it's not working up, so I can't find any more. I'll have to look on my phone later. But yes, that's the latest breaking news, and I'm very, very ecstatic about this. That it could be fully confirmed by the US Tours. A £75 million bid has been accepted according to all these reports and the medias, that this is fully done. I'm very, very shocked, guys. I am so shocked about this. I really, really am shocked about this, guys, to be quite fair. Obviously, we know that probably Rooney's going to be leaving now. He's been fantastic for Manchester United. He deserves the credit over the years with his outstanding performances and, 253 goals, the all-time scorer. And he's won every single domestic cup, and at Everton he was good as well as a youngster. So I'm going to miss Rooney. I will be emotional. It was the childhood, when, when Rooney was at Everton. It brings back a lot of memories, and it looks realistically now that he's going. It may cost, we may still demand transfer fee, as I said, I'm not quite sure. But yes, Rooney didn't get much game time last season. You can tell over the last 2 or 3 years that Wayne Rooney is currently past it. More things might update about Morata, more things might update about the other players that we've been linked with, Not quite sure what's going on with Matic at the moment. I think it may be still delayed. But yeah, Lukaku, 75 million bid accepted. Manchester United did not, or me, or anyone's perspective, did not see this coming at all. It's been so likely that he was going to make a move to Chelsea. I was pretty sure that he was definitely going to leave, but I thought he was definitely going back to Chelsea. Because, he's been at Chelsea before, and I just thought he might have favoured a move to Chelsea instead of Manchester United, but there you go. Things change every day, and you get some bad reports and you get some good reports. Some are true, some are not, but this is definitely true, the way that it's been sprouting around about this. So, yeah, it's fantastic news. 75 million, and we get this for 75 million, so that's just over £100 million we've spent on 2 players so far in this transfer window, and Lukaku does, in reality, looks like it is going to happen now, according to the reports. I was saying I'm not going to be fully 100% because in the transfer window, you know what it's like sometimes. And I think he's going to be, or he has agreed personal terms as well as Romelu Lukaku. But he's going to lead them lines. He's going to justify himself well. He's going to bring them goals to Manchester United that we lacked last season. Had a lot of clinical chances, didn't take them. And yeah, obviously with Zlatan leaving as well, 28 goals last season as well. I think he's been favoured at a move to LA Galaxy that Di Marzio announced as well. Obviously Arsenal have signed Lacazette, who is a fantastic player as well. Who scored 30 goals, last season or something like that. That'll improve their squad as well. But yes, this is the main headline. Lukaku to Manchester United. I would never have dreamt it. I would never have thought this in a million years that this was going to happen the way that it's been going. And also before, that stirred up suggestions as well about Romelu Lukaku. It did stir up a lot of suggestions. When he put that Instagram video on about his mate at a party or something, wearing a Manchester United shirt. So I do think at that moment in time that stirred a lot of suggestions up. I didn't fully commit to it because I know he's got a past of teasing a lot of fans and a lot of people and stuff. That's what Romelu Lukaku does. But yeah, you can't ask for any better than that. He does have slight reservations, but as I said, he's got an horrible first touch. But that's not the main thing. The main thing is I'll be so happy with a player of that calibre who can score goals. He's proved it in the past, and he will bring this loyalty to Manchester United, and he'll be in the Manchester United agenda, and he will fit perfectly, absolutely perfectly with Lukaku. So yeah, breaking news. If anything else updates, I will be notifying you guys about that. Thanks for your time and company today, guys, and take it easy, and I'll see you later on. Bye.